Alright guys, next day, well, next evening. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but you might have saw it or noticed it, I don't know, but if you look, let me see here. Yeah, there you can see it. If you look, like right in there, you see that little swirl, and there's another one down here. That unit is actually fogged up. And just so happens, guess who has one? This guy. Yep. I had one, I've had it for a long time, just sitting in the garage. It was, I like to call them extra. But, so, what we're going to do is a little DIY. The battery is about to die, so I'm going to throw it on charge for a few minutes. I'm going to gather up all the supplies we're going to need. And, show you how to change out your own piece of glass so that you don't have to call some expensive glazer, such as myself, to come and do it for you. It's super simple. Anybody can do it. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, I switched over to the GoPro real quick, but this is a standard door kit or a door light. All doors are 36 inches, not all doors, but standard doors are 36 inches. And when you go to a store, unless it's a special order door, and you get a door that's a full light like this, I know that that glass is, I think it's 2264, something like that. But it's a standard door. So anyway, I call them, sometimes you will hear people call them sandwich kits, because all that happens is you've got a screw here and they're all the way around. You loosen that screw and it will unsandwich, where you tighten the screw and it's going to pinch closer together. So you've got these little caps right here, and I will show you now. The easiest way I've found to get them out is, oh, you see this right here? Yep, I got a new piece of trim I got to put in there, and it's actually sitting up on top of that counter, or the cupboard, way up there. Anyway, never put pine by a door, by a threshold where wet feet come walking through and all that. Don't ever do that. So you take your knife, stick your blade on the bottom side of it. See, I got it in the bottom. Push in and up, and comes right out, just like that. And save these. You do not want to lose those. So now we are going to de-sandwich the kit. Once I get these screws out, most of them, I'll leave like this one and this one in the center. Then I'll open the door up, and just in case, I don't think the outside is going to come apart, but just in case it does. And all you're going to do now is just, if you have a pry bar, shouldn't need a pry bar, but pull that little piece that just dropped as part of the blind kit. Show you that in a minute. If your door is old, be careful. You don't want to just grab a hold of this thing and just start yanking, making sure it didn't die on you. You don't want to grab a hold of it and just start yanking, because this stuff's like a vinyl, like a plastic, and it gets brittle as it gets old. So you just want to be careful when you're pulling up. There we go. Now this glass is siliconed in on the other stop. I'm going to pull it out just like that, take it outside. Okay, now that we got it out here, yeah, they've got it kind of puttied in. I'm gonna take my knife and just not gonna plunge it through. I'm just gonna very easily start cutting through. Okay, they actually used a butyl tape, which is just a always sticky, kind of gummy, rubbery tape, I guess is the best way to explain it. Typically, I would just use either silicone or foam tape. Double-sided foam tape, 1/8 inch thick, is usually the best. I don't have any. And actually, when I was cutting it off, there's enough of this butyl left on here, and it's pretty sticky. You see, I can move that piece of plastic up. Sticky enough to where I'm not going to have to put anything else on it. It'll seal back up. Luckily, because I do not have any, I have silicone, but I don't have my caulking gun here, which is odd because I'm like Mr. Caulker. So we're going to pick this one up, set it aside because it's trash, and we will walk over yonder and get that one and set her down. Okay, now all we're going to do is take this one, this part of the kit. You see these posts for where the screws go in. You can pretty much just rest those against the bottom of the glass, and that will pretty much be right where you need to set. Okay, we got that back in. This part can be a little tricky, so I'm going to set the camera down and hope for the best. But if you can get two people and have somebody kind of set it, and then the other guy run the screws in, it's easiest that way. I'm going to try to do it my way. Okay, well, after that little dilemma, the sticky tape was not near as sticky as I'd hoped, or it wouldn't have come apart at all. But it came apart, I got it back in, and I got one screw in. Right now, I'm going to get the bottom in, which is kind of the most crucial because you don't want it falling off that post, or you got to start all over again. So that's what I'm getting ready to do right now. And at this point, we're pretty much home free. So yeah, I'm not crazy that that part of the band is showing, but that's just the butyl or the poly that they put. It's the seal around it. But better than having a great big fogged unit. It's pretty dirty right now, so once I clean it, it'll look better. But let's get it all screwed back in. So there you have it. I need to get a razor blade Try to get that sticker stuff off and cut some of this stuff loose around the edges here. But other than that, it's pretty much it. So yeah, there you go. Don't pay somebody to come do it. Don't hire me to come do that. It's simple. Anybody can do it. So there's your DIY for the day. Find it, unscrew it, cut it apart, put it back together, find somebody else to help you, and yeah, brand new piece of glass, boys and girls. Yeah, boy.